Hey everybody, Glenn here with Deviation Sports Cards. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So I have put up a couple videos here in the last week or two where I've been sending some cards in the CSG to get them graded by CSG to see how they compare to PSA and SGC. So I cracked some slabs, I sent them in, we're going to see what they come back with. See if they come back more strict, more loose, things of that nature in terms of grade comparison to other grading companies out there. But one other thing I wanted to kind of take a shot at is I've seen a lot of people on a lot of the CSG groups complaining about surface grades and saying that CSG is too hard on surface. CSG is too hard on surface grades. I personally haven't really seen that. I don't know if it's just people have become a little bit too lax with their grading criteria because, everyone will hate me for saying this, but PSA is, kind of dumbed everybody down in terms of what to expect from a gem card. But essentially what I did was, you'll see I'm going to be posting a video up here within the next week or so. I opened up a box of 1999 Topps Finest. And for any of you that know, Top Finest comes with like a protective film over top the front of it because these cards are like super freaking high gloss. So what I did here was some of these cards that I got out of here, I went ahead and I peeled that gloss off, and then I'm going to take a look at them. I took a look at them, just gave them a light dusting to get some of the dust off of them. Other than that, I didn't touch them. So I'm going to send them in as is. I took them right out of the pack, took the film off, put them in a sleeve, and they're going to get ready to go. Now, I did take a look at some of these under the microscope and whatnot. Corners, edges, centering all look pretty good on them. So that's the reason I'm going to send these, because I'm curious to see how much of an impact the surface actually has on it. I think these all have like really high grade potential as long as the surface grade comes back okay. And being that I just took the film off and there hasn't been a lot of touch, to me they should be pretty dang good from a surface perspective. So just to show you what I've got here, I've got this second year Peyton Manning Sensations insert. You can't really see it in here, but there is one tiny little print mark over here. So I think this will probably pull, I'm going to say a 9.5 on centering. So we're going to go ahead and record that. I'm going to say, or not centering, surface. 9.5 on surface. This bad boy right here is a half refractor. Champ Bailey rookie card, main attractions with Deion Sanders refractor on the other side. So you can see on the back here, the Deion side is a refractor side, the Bailey side is not. I looked at this and I did not see anything on the surface whatsoever. So I actually think this is going to get a 10 on surface, which to me will be quite interesting to see if that actually happens, because I mean this thing has lots of horizontal lines here, horizontal here, vertical lines here. You got the refractor going on this side, you've got non-refractor on this side. Seeing how well that blends together in the middle there. With the refractor and the non-refractors. So there's lots of different things at play here that could potentially throw off, the AI or the scanning or whatever they're using. But I honestly did not see anything on this surface that I thought would warrant, especially anything less than a 9.5. But my personal opinion, I think it should be a 10. So to me, this is going to be a real storyteller as far as what kind of grade this thing gets on surface. Next one I got here is this Prominent Figures Randy Moss Year 2 insert. This is numbered 215 out of 1848. To me, this card again looked beautiful, but there's a couple tiny little spots, a couple little breaks, and you can't even really see them on here. Maybe you can see that right there a little bit. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and say I think this one deserves a 9.5 as well. And then this one is a refractor, Warren Sapp. This one, I had to dust quite a bit to get all the dust off of it. For some reason, I don't know if it's because of the refractor or what. You can't see this is a refractor up here. So I didn't really see anything else on this card. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I think this one should get a 10 on surface as well. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to send these all in. Now I'm going to send them in on an economy because there's nothing real high dollar here. But I want to get them back in time to look. But to me, this is kind of a fun little thing to do. Just to kind of see, okay, you've got cards that came out with a film on them. Film came off. They went right into packaging with very little contact. Only contact that any of them would have was from a microfiber cloth. So they should be about as good as you're going to get. It's a very surface sensitive type of card. It's from 1999, so it's, 23 years old. 22, 23 years old. So I think it's a really good test to see, are they really that tough on surface, or are we as, graders, home graders that are sending our cards in just a little too lenient when it comes to surface. So there you go, guys. Those are my 4 cards I'm going to send in as a trial. You can see right here, I'm saying Manning's 9.5, Moss 9.5, Sap 10, and Bailey and Sanders 10. I'm going to go ahead, on video here and say this is, 2/8/22. My initials, boom, right there. So I'm going to save this. We'll bring this back out when we go live, when we get these cards back, and see how my surface grades held up. So there you have it, guys. Another little fun test we're going to do. Is CSG too strict on surface grades, or are pre-graders, home graders, just a little too lenient? We'll find out. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. Look us up on Facebook, and I will talk to you next time.